Namaste, everyone. It's Jenny. How are you guys doing? It's the full moon today and another wolf moon. I didn't get a chance to do a full moon video because I was really busy, but we're going to talk a little bit about that. But what we're going to do is talk about this week. Like, what is coming up this week for you? From January 7th to the 14th. So I'm going to give you some insights into what you could be feeling, experiencing, what is happening, and also the reason why behind it. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that little button there in the corner, that little red button that says subscribe. And that way you're going to get notifications whenever I'm doing a new video that's coming out for you. Okay, it's the only way, realistically. So let's talk about this moon. How many of you have howled at the moon, or secretly maybe you want to howl at the wolf moon? I used to howl at the moon with my Irish Wolfhound McTavish, and it was always so much fun. And also I had another dog where, excuse me, we used to howl every night, actually, moon or new moon. Whenever I'd have a bath, he'd always follow me, regardless where I would. He'd just lay down on the floor and we just start howling. And I actually recorded it. Like, how cute was that, right? Okay. So January 6th, January 7th, we have full moon vibes, and you might very well be feeling it for the next couple of days as well. It's the Cancer moon, kind of that watery, emotional energy and such like that. So you might have been experiencing, or it will continue to linger on for a little bit, of course, more emotions. Cancer, water sign, more emotions, and you very well could be having memories or dreams or flashbacks throughout your life whenever you were a child, because right now we are releasing karmic family ties, karmic relationships, but there's a lot of family drama from the past. Like, really pay attention to what was shown into your dreams. Even the last few days of situations, and you're like, oh my God, I woke up and I was in tears because I was showing like just who abandoned me in my family, or who rejected me, or who caused me a lot of pain and suffering. So really, really pay attention to those messages. Your soul is bringing that up on purpose, because this year here, it's all about a lot of peace, love, and light. So I did a separate video on 2023 with my insights of what to expect, what I'm seeing. So make sure you watch that as well, because I give a lot more details. So you're going to find that, you know what, like, family is very karmic. That's why I do a lot of past life Akashic record readings, because I'll tell you who they are, why you are connected with them, and most importantly, how to release that energy properly, karmically, to bring on Dharma, so your soul can walk in peace forward. It's a process to do that. So very, very important. Just be really, really gentle on yourself, because this energy throughout this week, it's all about, letting go more with relationships and karmic relationships, business relationships, friendships, all of that is coming into play. And with the energy we're still in with Mercury retrograde, you have seen people come back from your past that you have either invited in, resolved issues, just reconnected with them, reunions, or endings. So really reflect back onto last year, where you are now today, what your soul has been showing you. Really pay attention to that, because there's a really big shift that has just happened. Like, I literally felt it go right through my whole entire being. And then boom, all of a sudden I had a new opportunity being offered to me, which I'm so truly, truly grateful, which will be announced later on, once I get some feedback and more information from my producer. So anyways, you're going to be pulled also to change your health even more. More people are going to be more health conscious, to wanting to, let's say, build muscles, build muscles, or maybe you're going to want to lose some weight. You're going to want to change like your diet routine. For the men that want to build more muscle mass, you very well could be, touching bases more with the trainer, and women as well. Maybe build up your proteins, maybe cut out some carbs. Whatever it is, really pay attention, because that energy is really, really coming forth. We're completely and utterly immersed within the goddess energy within this week. And even for men, men are like, well, I'm not no goddess. I understand. However, you're going to find that, we have that ego, and we have our soul, we have the feminine, we have the masculine. So even for men that are watching this, you might find that you're going to be more drawn into balance your emotions out more. Some of you men, let's say, might be like a little bit more dominant and such like that. And I understand that, we all have our feminine and dominant side. And some of you are going to be like, you know what? I'm tired of the fight. I'm tired of the struggle. I'm going to get more in touch with my femininity side. It's the balance. So that's why it's like, release that goddess within, male or female. It doesn't matter your gender whatsoever. You're going to find that by the end of the week, like January 14th, that could be a day when you're like, I'm going to change my hairstyle. I'm going to work on my appearance. I'm going to book that appointment with the trainer, or join that gym membership, or get that cosmetic surgery, or like whatever it is. Really pay attention to what you're hearing, what you're getting pulled towards, because you're really, really going to get creative this week, especially with body appearance, especially like some of you with long hair might decide, I'm cutting it off, or you're changing your hair color or your style. Maybe some of you guys are going to be changing your hair, shaving your hair off. I don't know, right? But you're going to get really pulled towards that, really pulled towards that. We're still in Mercury retrograde energy. Okay, so this is also the perfect week to create a vision board. I always talk about that, always do, because you can start a vision board at any time. Anytime, it's irrelevant. So the sooner you start it, the sooner you start manifesting. Write down your dreams. Do not worry about how's that going to happen? How's that going to happen? Doesn't matter. Write it down. Write it down. The minute you start writing things down, the universe starts happening and making things happen. You're going to see things start happening in synchronicity. Some of you have already seen synchronicity started to happen. Really, really pay attention, and really pay attention to how you're feeling, because this retrograde is helping you shift forward and bringing things more to light. It's going to help you transcend, and it's going to continue throughout. So I want you to look back on December 28th and December 29th, 2022. What was happening those days? Like, I keep a diary, I have a schedule, and I write things down on purpose. So, look back if you can remember December 28th and 29th. What were you doing? Where were your thoughts? Did you start maybe creating a vision board then? What theme do you want to work on? Who were you with? What were you doing? Reflect back onto that. What was happening? Because what was happening those days, you're going to see how things are going to start to happen this week. Or you might say, you know what, I started writing down more of my projects, or I started writing down things that I want to change. You might find that this week is the week that you're going to start that to happen. Start that to happen. And also December 11th to the 28th as well. Really pay attention to those themes, even around especially the 11th or so, because it's showing you what you're letting go of, what you're releasing, what you no longer want. And just really take that time within to ponder what messages your soul is showing you and saying to you. Quiet things, turn your phone off, turn off everything, sit in silence. The more you sit in silence, the more you're going to hear. Because on the 12th of January, it's a master number day. It's a very, very profound day, very profound day. And if any days this week, sit in silence that day, or spend some time for you, take some time out for you, because you could get some really profound messages from spirit coming through and showing you. Hearing messages, hearing father energy. I'm hearing for somebody. Oh, here we go. I hear messages 24/7. Okay, so somebody's going to want to hear this. Something about January 12th. You know how I'm just saying it's a master number day? There's a father energy that's going to come through for some of you, or for with a certain message. Really, really pay attention and let me know right in the comments if on January 12th, what you're hearing, what you're seeing, especially if there's messages from your father, dead or alive. It doesn't matter, because I'm just really feeling that energy really coming forth really, really strong, like really, really, really prominent. Like, wow, I really got goosebumps. I really got goosebumps from that. And really take time to slow down this week too. You know how, like, holidays, we can get, busy, 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 and then we keep going, and then all of a sudden we start to feel, oh my gosh, like, oh my gosh, I'm so burnt out. Really pay attention to that. Really pay attention to that. Because with this energy with the goddess, it's it's going to try to talk to you more. You know, show yourself some love. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and said, I love you? You're beautiful. You're bountiful. You're amazing. You're worthy. Because 28th and 29th of December, something like I'm saying could have happened to you during those days, which is showing you more of your worth. Is it a job? Was it a job? What happened? Was it a relationship? Was something said? Was something done? Was it you that all of a sudden you start getting insights and hearing messages coming through even more? Were you showing what you want to change within with your appearance, perhaps? Really pay attention. This week, lots of energy is in the skies. Lots of energies. Pay attention to what you're seeing in the sky. We have solar flare energy, powerful, powerful planetary solar flares, solar energy. It's very powerful, which shows and makes a lot of disturbances in Earth in different ways. You could be feeling a lot of like headache pressure. You could wake up feeling, geez, I have this headache. Like, what's up with that? Like sinus pain, like just different aches throughout your body, like sore throats, such like that. So take time out for you and really, really pay attention as well. With this being like goddess energy, appearance, body, all of that. If you have any concerns whatsoever with a health, like a worry, like, geez, I got a spot on my shoulder, or like, why do I have like a cough, or why am I just flat out exhausted, or like things like that, things like that. When you start hearing or sensing that something is just not right, I do want you to go to the doctor and get it checked out. Please get it checked out. Like solar flare energy, you can feel out of sorts, nauseated, like flu-like symptoms and things like that. However, if there's been something that's lingering, or your intuition, you know how I said this week is going to bring on intuition, especially when it's connected to our body. Pay attention. Please go get it checked out. Please go get it checked out, because at least you're going to have a peace of mind. Or, your doctor very well might say, we need to run more tests. We should run tests or whatever like that. Please go get things checked out, because I'm just literally hearing something connected with somebody's breast for some reason as well. Very well could be breast cancer or something, but I don't want to scare anybody. But I'm just saying, for that energy where I'm hearing, especially the father energy, and like the breast, please get it checked out. Please, please get it checked out. That's your goddess bringing through, because we have that Venus energy coming through. Tuesday, January 10th, it's the Venus is in alignment with Mars. So really listen within. We got so many messages every single day this week. Venus energy, goddess energy, body energy. Pay attention. Some of you might need to stretch more, right? Stretch out, stretch those limbs within. So really pay attention. So I'm just going to pull a couple of cards as well, you guys, to see what Spirit has to say about this week. When anybody books a reading with me, I don't use cards because I'm a clairvoyant psychic medium, past life Akashic record, relationship coach, meditation teacher, goes on and on. I'll put my website below for those of you who want to learn more, book a reading. So this is a goddess energy week, body energy week. Pay attention within your body, what doesn't feel right. Always. Doesn't matter what anybody says, you have that guru within. Your soul will be speaking to you this week more. So I'm gonna use the deck Goddess Power. Okay, and make sure that whenever you use any cards, you clear them 3 times on wood. Like I use my cabinets back there, knock, knock, knock 3 times, and I clear my cards before I use them here. That's going to clear your energy when you last use the cards or somebody else, right? So make sure you do that. You're going to also find that a lot more truth is going to be exposed even more this week. By the way, really pay attention, really, really, really pay attention. Okay, so what's the message from Spirit? January 7th to the 14th, 2023. What's the message from Spirit, from the universe? What's the message from Spirit? The in-between. Look at that goddess energy. And you notice right here, the third eye. Look at that. And that is your third eye. Your real third eye is on your forehead up here. Okay. But you're listening to your guru speak. You're listening to your soul speak. Really pay attention to those messages that you're getting. And it's so interesting how she also has the golden crown around her head. The crown energy, your crown chakra on top is where you're going to be hearing more messages coming through as well. You're going to want to dive more into spending some time within yourself and really paying attention to what you're hearing. Really do that. Don't, we can like, geez, what decision do I make with this and that? So we can, ask friends or family or whoever for advice or guidance or whatever. And sometimes what happens is you're going to hear so many different perceptions from people, which is great. However, it doesn't matter what anybody says. You have to listen to what you resonate with the most, more than absolutely anything at all. And I'm going to pull another card is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing from Spirit to pull another card. I want you also to go stand in front of the mirror. Look into your eyes. Look into your eyes. Ask Spirit to show you clarity when you're feeling stuck. And surrender it, because you're going to hear something coming through. What is the message from Spirit? January 7th to 14th, 2023. What is the message from Spirit? Devotion. Devotion. Now, devotion is devoting to yourself. You're going to also see that you're going to want to be setting more boundaries, like huge boundaries. This entire year, if anything, you're going to be setting more strong boundaries more than anything with circumstances, with people who are going to want to drain your energy, who are going to want you to do this or this or that. It's like, even if you keep getting called into work and you're like, God, I'm so tired, I need a break. Pay attention, set boundaries, It's not your problem. Set boundaries. Okay, this is really, really important. Devote to yourself, devote to your inner goddess, devote to your higher self, devote to what messages you're hearing, what changes. Whenever you want to make change, you're the only person that can make that change. You have to make that devotion to yourself. You have to set goals. You can set goals, vision boards of whatever it is you want to do, and to make yourself devoted to that. Devote to you. That's self-love. Setting boundaries is self-love. It's self-love. If you don't take care of yourself, no one else will. How many people take care of you? Like, I'm alone, I'm by myself, I take care of myself. Bottom line, I don't reach out and say, hey, can you take care of me? I mean, that'd be nice. If anybody wants to take care of Jenny, believe me, I'm open. But I'm just saying, okay, please devote to yourself. You won't regret that at all in any way, shape, or form. If anything, you're going to see results. You're building a solid foundation, even more so. So we're going to talk about healing. So, you know how I'm saying you guys have let go and are letting go of family traumas. You know, we all have family traumas we deal with, family betrayals, all of that kind of such. But you have to clear that properly because you can't run from situations because it's going to catch up to you and it's going to become more and more toxic and it's going to cause you more like disease, which can bring in disease. It's going to cause you more unrest and stress and higher emotions. So there's steps for resolving that. You can always book a reading with me and I can help you through that and give you what steps is necessary. Okay, so let's ask Spirit. Whispers of healing. Somebody's brother is going to step forward, by the way. I just heard somebody's brother, completely unexpected, is going to step forward. And, you know, you could be like, I can't believe my brother just stood up for me. Or I can't believe my brother just helped me. Or I can't believe he just apologized to me. Something more connected with that. So whoever that is, please write a comment. Please let me know. You can share. So let's ask Spirit. What's the message right away that fell out? Forward movement, such a beautiful card. You know how I was just talking about transformation and transcending and shifting forward? Take a look at this. See the butterflies? Butterflies represent transformation. Transformation is within you. That's that devotion that you're going to make towards yourself to bring out and release that inner goddess within. Release that cosmic goddess within. Pay attention to what changes you want to make within yourself, within your body, within your appearance, whatever it is, inner and outer. That is so beautiful. And see how happy this little girl is? That's because she's trusting the process of this transformation. When you make that decision, Spirit, I need help with this. Please, I'm open. Please give me the strength and the courage to help me shift forward and work through this. You're going to find this week, especially towards the end of this week, that things might come more at ease with you. Monday is a very big day to make decisions as well with your health. Maybe you're going to also be booking that decision, or maybe you're getting that strong call, that strong feeling of, I got to book appointment. I got to book a trainer. I have to take and clear out my cupboards with all that junk food. Maybe I should change my hair. Maybe I should book that hair appointment, like whatever it is, right? You're going to find that you're going to be transforming. And again, look how happy she is. She's like, oh, I'm just loving this. I'm just loving this. Transformation takes time. So you have to make sure that you show yourself some love and compassion. It's a journey within. And you're going to find that there's people out there who judge you, who are very ignorant. Oh, gee, if you only made this change, this could have happened in your life. Or, you know what? Enough of that. That's their ego speaking to you. You have your own journey, your own karmic footprints that you have to resolve. We all are experiencing a lot of change. You have to show kindness to humanity. This is a year when humanity is going to be waking up the most. A lot of unconditional love. You're going to be wanting more peace in your life. You're going to be walking away from all of the bullshit from the so-called leaders. So, on that note, we're going to pull a card here. What card is it? Okay, I was going to use this other deck, but I'm not. I'm going to use this one here. So this is very important. Gratitude. When you can really feel within, and when you're saying it, with integrity, with the right intention from your heart and your soul. What you're grateful towards. What are you grateful for? I want to know, what are you grateful for? Like, I'm even grateful I'm able to even be able to chat with you guys and do a video. Like the simplest things, simplest things. Ponder on that. So what's the message from Spirit? January 7th to the 14th. I didn't feel that card. Wasn't feeling it. What is the collective message from Spirit? January 7th to 14th. What is the collective message from Spirit? January 7th to 14th, 2023. The collective message. It's a collective message from Spirit. There we go. Take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. Now you see how there's two people here entwined together as one, immersed in the water. Water represents emotions. Some of you have met your soulmate. I did another video on that previously about the energy and the vibes. Could have been, I think, the last collective message video. I can't remember which one it was. It was December. And you might have seen just symbols or a message or a sign of who your soulmate could be, just completely out of the blue. Like, the worst time to start a brand new relationship is during Mercury retrograde. But I mean, if you were intertwined with this person before, that's okay. But if you met somebody brand new in Mercury retrograde time, December 28th and on to the 11th, just kind of, you can note that, get to know them slowly. Don't jump into anything serious right away, because there's more truth going to be shown as well for you. So really pay attention to that. So I can help you work through that. But see how two people are just kind of writing things out on the boat in the ocean with the ebb and the flow, with the vibes. And I love, because see how there's like a tunnel there in the back corner? I'm kind of seeing that as the tunnel of love. Tunnel of love. So really pay attention to who you connected with. But it all really comes down to love, loving yourself, loving that goddess within, feeling that energy within yourself. Enhance that goddess, that cosmic goddess. Maybe it's time, right? Maybe it's time to enhance that. So one last card, guys. One last card, my crystals. I wasn't going to use it, but I'm going to do one anyways, because I know you love your crystals, and so do I. Daily crystals. Daily crystals. Let's ask Spirit, what's the crystal message January 7th to 14th, 2023? What is the crystal message? Oh, right away. Go deeper. Epidote. Go deeper. Okay, you know, this is so interesting because go deeper is the goddess within. This is green, which is the heart chakra. Green is also for healing. Green is also etheric. Like, I can see a etheric body on someone around as I scan their energy, and it's like a lime color, greenish color. And that shows me a lot. It says a lot. And that's before it goes into the physical body. But I'm not going to talk about that today, mind you. But it's go deeper within. Really pay attention. Go deeper within. The transformation comes from within, then it comes without, and in, and in, and in, and out, and out, and out. That's so beautiful. And actually, there's a little bit of gold in there too, like gold flecks. You know, gold flecks is the higher consciousness, is protection as well, especially when you're healing from past family wounds or family betrayals, you know, rejection, what they've done to you. You know, pay attention to that. The energy will work with you this week as well. And you know, it's not easy, of course, when you keep seeing or experiencing something like that. And you know, it's energetically, you can cut cords, but you have to karmically work through things within. and come to terms with things and resolve within and know how to properly cut the ties energetically with an understanding of why they're with you, why you were born and connected into this family, in orderly to properly release them with love. You cannot release somebody with hate. You cannot, because if you run away from a situation, it follows you. When you point your finger at someone else for blame, you're blocking your own chakras. So this is why, especially with this goddess energy work that you're going to be doing this week and seeing, you can release energy much easier with ease. So for those of you who are interested in free readings, I have a group on Facebook, Free Psychic Clairvoyant Readings with Jeni G. Come to my group. It's free. I have a magazine. I have a magazine column, Just Ask Jeni G, and SF Yoga magazine. I do free readings. Send me a question. The links are below. For those of you who want to book a very detailed reading with me, my website is below. So I want to send you goddesses Yaya, goddesses Yu, male and female. We all have that goddess within. Embrace it. Love and light. Until next time. Chat with you later. Bye.